The story of scent in late medieval China, through the journey of Agarwood. Picture this, China in the final centuries of the Tang Dynasty. The empire was buzzing, not just with war or politics, but with something invisible, yet powerful: scent. As foreign ships docked in China's southern ports, they brought more than silk or pearls. They carried tiny treasures, spices, resins, and a curious wood from Southeast Asia. This wood was heavy, fragrant even before it burned. The Chinese called it chenxiang, Agarwood, the sinking fragrance. A new world of smell arrived. For centuries, China's scents came from the land: Sichuan pepper, mugwort, and native herbs. But now the air was different. Frankincense from Arabia, sandalwood from India, musk from Tibet, and agarwood, dark and rich, unlike anything they'd known. It didn't just smell good, it shifted moods. It quieted rooms. It made people feel. From show to subtlety. At first, agarwood was about spectacle. Emperors burned it by the mound during night feasts. Rich merchants perfumed their halls with clouds of smoke. Owning it meant power, but the excitement gave way to curiosity. Among scholars and nobles, incense became art. They didn't just burn it. They studied it, paired it, asked what it meant, how it worked with other scents. This was the birth of incense connoisseurship. No longer locked in palaces, Agarwood slipped beyond palace walls. Still rare, still pricey, but now held by poets, monks, and ministers. Agarwood is used to set a mood, for tea, for poetry, for prayer. Some carved it into sacred figures. Others hid slivers in their robes. A few dropped Agarwood oil into wine to add flavor. It became woven into elite life. Camphor and Agarwood, two scents, two stories. In Mandarin, camphor is called dragon brain, which is from camphor trees in Borneo. The aroma of camphor is cold, clean, and sharp. Camphor was treasured most by its cooling clarity. Camphor and Agarwood were regarded as luxury commodities. Camphor was used mainly in medicine and incense. But Agarwood influenced how people lived, thought, and connected with their senses. No manuals survive from the Tang era to explain how they used incense. But stories do. Tales of Agarwood pavilions, incense duels, and poetic pairings of flower and flame. In books like Qingyi Lu, these stories kept the scent alive. They didn't just record fact. They captured feeling. Carried by wind and waves, Agarwood was known in China, but not grown or found locally, but it came by sea. From Vietnam, Sumatra, Champa. It was perfect for transportation. Agarwood is dense, fragrant, and without fire. It is nearly indestructible. It lasts for centuries. Shipwrecks like the Belitung and Intan have revealed Agarwood still intact, centuries later. Agarwood weren't just trade goods. They were scent time capsules. Luxury that slipped past the law. During the Tang Dynasty period, everything was regulated. Silk bricks, wine were regulated. But scent? There was no rules. Anyone wealthy enough could burn Agarwood. Some did quietly. Others flaunted it, burning piles just to show off. Most people love Agarwood once they try it. Agarwood gives sacred smoke. When burnt, it was all about ritual, belief, and spiritual connection. In the Famensi temple crypt, sealed for 1,000 years, archaeologists found censers filled with Agarwood and sandalwood, carefully labeled, protected. In Buddhist temples, it purified space. In daily life, it marked births, deaths, and quiet moments in between. It wasn't just perfume. It was a bridge between this world and the next. In the end, Agarwood first arrived in China as a trade item, but over time it became part of Chinese culture. It helped reshape how scent was understood, what it meant, how it moved, who it belonged to. From burning contests to sacred temples, from old books to sunken ships, the journey of Agarwood transformed not just wood into scent, but scent into meaning. It was burned not just to fill the air, but to remember, to refine, to feel.